So, if you've been pretty much anywhere online lately, you've probably seen it, hiding in comment sections, popping up where it makes absolutely no sense. Aloo Khaoge? Now that just means, will you eat potatoes? But it has taken over the internet. So today, we're going to get to the bottom of this weird, brilliant trend. Let's dive in.
Right? I mean, that's the question we're all asking. You see it under a gaming stream, then a music video, and you start to think, wait, is this some kind of secret code? Am I missing out on a huge inside joke? Well, don't worry, we are about to crack this thing wide open.
All right, first things first, let's just talk about how huge this thing is. The first step to really getting the Aloo Khaoge phenomenon is realizing it's the exact same question, literally everywhere. And it's that relentless, totally random repetition that makes it so bizarre and, honestly, so funny.
And this is where it just gets wild. You could be watching the intense final moments of a video game tournament or scrolling through the comments on the latest pop music video, and boom, there it is. Aloo Khaoge? It even shows up on serious news clips. Its real power comes from the fact that it appears where it has absolutely no business being, and it's left everyone totally confused.
Okay, so, the big question. Where did this even come from? Every great internet mystery has an origin story, right? And you'd probably assume this one is super complex or, I don't know, part of some big, elaborate campaign. But the truth is way, way simpler.
And there you have it. That's our answer. This whole thing traces back to one single YouTuber, Voice Gaming. Seriously, that's it. It wasn't some genius marketing stunt or a deep cultural reference. It all kicked off with just one comment from one person. And here's the best part. It was never, ever meant to become this viral sensation. It was just a joke, a random, funny thing to say to someone online. The person who wrote it had no clue it was about to explode into the massive inside joke that we're all seeing today.
So that just begs the question, doesn't it? If this was just some simple throwaway joke from one person, how on earth did it go viral? Why this specific phrase? What made it catch fire and spread across the entire internet?
Well, it turns out the recipe for this kind of viral success is surprisingly simple. It really just boils down to two key things. It was funny, and it was completely random. And in the world of internet humor, believe me, that combination is pure gold. People just thought the absurdity of offering someone a potato in a totally serious setting was hilarious. And because it was so random, anyone could jump in and be a part of the joke.
Okay, so this is the moment we've all been waiting for. We've traced its origin, we figured out why it went viral, and now we finally get to the deep, profound meaning behind Aloo Khaoge. What is it really all about? You ready for the big reveal?
The meaning is there is no meaning. And that right there, that is the entire point. It is a perfect, beautiful example of modern internet humor, where being absurd is its own kind of language. Its only job is to be a shared, ridiculous joke. The second you start looking for a deeper meaning, you've already missed the fun.
All right, so now you're in on it. You get the joke. You know where it came from, you know why it's so popular, and you know the big secret is that there is no secret. But what do you do when you see it? When someone asks you, how do you reply like you've known about this forever?
Here you go. This is the perfect comeback. When someone hits you with Aloo Khaoge, you just confidently reply, "Haan bhai, chutney ke saath," which just means, yes, brother, with chutney. It is the perfect response that shows you're not just watching the joke from the sidelines, you are officially part of it.
And there you have it, the entire story of Aloo Khaoge. It's just a brilliant reminder that in this super connected world we live in, sometimes the things that bring us all together make absolutely no sense at all. And it really makes you wonder, in this endless sea of content, what's going to be the next random, absurd question that we all start asking each other?